We caught this giant snapping turtle last week. He's been hanging out with us for the last 7 days in this dumpster. We've been changing his water out every single day, trying to get that meat good and clean. And today, we're gonna eat him. Now, I don't know if you guys have had snapping turtle before, but it's actually very, very good. And I would consider it almost like a redneck delicacy. But even if you have, this turtle is not your average snapping turtle. This thing is a massive snapping turtle. In fact, we weighed it out, and it is my personal best snapping turtle. Now, I did have a little help, okay? I had James and my boy KG riding shotgun with me, but I am going to claim it's my personal best. All right, well, our boy Bowser's day has finally come. We've had him for a few days now, 7 exactly. You know, people are saying give him 7 days, but honestly, I've never really given a turtle that long to clean out before, but apparently that's the move. We got him right here. We can't show that much on TikTok. That's where this story has really been unfolding in real time, but we can show a little more here, but we still gotta be kind of careful, which is really, in my opinion, James, just extended version of meal prep. There's my hand compared to this turtle. We measured him out 27 pounds. You guys might have heard that in the intro. Biggest turtle I've ever seen. Now I plan on keeping his shell. Oh, look at this. Don't get too close now, James. I mean, he'll take a finger off and maybe more.
There's a leech right up there towards us.
Yeah, see this leech right here? We got a leech. This right here is like the real defining character of this guy. This guy has a lot of character. So look at this shell. Look how old this is. I don't know if we ever pinpointed how old this turtle probably is. We'll measure the shell after we get it off of him. It may very well be a she. When he gets riled up, see how he stands up? He almost stood straight up right there. Did you see that?
Yeah.
He does that so he can lunge forward and like grab stuff.
I mean, look at the spikes on his tail.
Look at that.
Like,
Just
I never
a
saw
dinosaur, man. Does that not look like a stegosaurus?
That's exactly what I thought.
That's exactly what that looks like. We're about to clean him up. Let's get started.
Let's do it.
So we went ahead and beheaded this guy. As you can see right here, I'm not trying to be too gory, but his head can still bite on the stuff. Literally, John, if you were to stick your finger near that guy, he'd take it off. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, he is absolutely pinned down on this tennis racket. But look there, what a head on this guy. Okay, there's my hand. That's just his head. We're gonna actually keep this head, and we're gonna use it to put with a shell. You can actually dry off the skin, the meat, all that stuff. He's resting right over here. He actually ain't even moving that much. A lot of times when you behead something, it'll move around a lot. We're gonna get him over on the cutting table, start processing this guy. You can see right here, his nerves, his muscles still contracting. He doesn't feel anything, okay? He's completely gone. Look at those paws right there. Okay, my 100-pound dog does not have a set of razors on him like this. Pretty much gonna work ourselves around the outline of his shell, then come right here, dive in there, get this off of him, and then just work from there. We'll give you guys updates. We're just gonna go ahead and dive into this. All right.
Once you get this off, it's gonna be.
Okay, so we got basically the bottom plate of the shell completely off. Got our boy just about out of the shell. I think now we just work on getting this skin off, and then we just start cutting in toward the shell. Actually, right in there is your back straps. You can see that right there. There's not much blood going on. And right here's his liver. I'm assuming that's probably the liver. Never had turtle liver before. James, you game? All right, guys, well, we have actually figured out that we may have found an egg right here. It's solid as a rock. Right there it is. Okay, well, instead of Bowser giving birth to life, Bowser might have honestly been on his way out because our boy had a tumor, according to this guy right here. Now, this guy right here is a fish and wildlife expert. Literally. When I say literally, literally. He says this is a tumor. He's seen them in other things, including like giant tuna.
I mean, I've seen them in crappie before too.
Yeah, tumored up, my guy was. Right here is a good majority of the meat that we're gonna get off this guy. We trimmed up the back legs a little more. We didn't really separate those. And then we got just the front pectoral girdle, whatever right here, which is pretty much all edible. Right here's most of the guts, stuff like that. We are going to trim a little more on that tail, but I'm going to show you guys this strategy right here. So this, inside the shell, on this side I've not taken out yet, there is meat. This is like the back strap of the turtle, which is the prime. I mean the prime meat in a turtle to me. This is what that other side yielded right there.
That's going for $20 a pound right there.
Exactly. As you can see right there, just like a completely different textured meat as opposed to something like this, which looks more like, you know, any other kind of game that you would harvest. Basically what I do is cut it like underneath, work it away from the bottom of the what's this called? Shell. And then you're gonna pull it through to the next one, just like that. And she usually comes out just like that, and just keep working that all the way back. It's gonna be a nice wall hanger. What do you think?
Yeah, that looks good.
Maybe a chest plate?
Ooh, Tate? I don't know.
If you look on the outside of Bowser's shell, you see this little spot right here. Nobody knows where it come from. But on the inside of Bowser's shell, you can see this little indentation right there, which I think is super cool.
Somebody tried to get him.
Little character. about this guy. Maybe shot him. I don't know. All right, well, we are now in the kitchen. Bowser is long gone by now, but he is actually hanging out right here with us. I mean, a piece of him is always going to be with us, at least probably for the next 48 hours, I would imagine. But we actually got some big old bags of him, right? We trimmed everything off the bone for the most part. We got this right here. Not as much in this bag, but, you know, something to make a good little stew, a little soup, something like that. We got some ideas what we're gonna do, but today we're just gonna do it the good old-fashioned Kentucky way. Fry them up. We got our egg wash right here. We mixed up some milk and eggs. We got good old Kentucky kernel flour, and then of course we got our turtle, and then we got a pan that is currently
And that flour has been seasoned too.
It has. Yeah, we did add a little extra Danos in there. I love Danos. He's a Kentucky guy.
Oh, he's from Kentucky.
Oh, he is, Louisville, yeah. There's also spicy. There's some other options you can go with. A lot of times, I like to go Old Bay. It's my favorite, but you know I'm having some digestive issues. Old Bay is not the way to go for me right now. John's over there. He's excited about eating turtle. We are going to dip it into the egg wash, get it into the Kentucky kernel, getting all the cracks. James gets mad if you don't get it in the cracks. And we're pretty much going to complete this process until we're out of meat. And once we have everything battered up, we're just going to place it into the frying pan and get her sizzling. All right, well, we are nearing the end for our first batch here. And that right there, pretty crispy. This right here, pretty crispy. We really don't have many thick pieces, but we're just, all right. All right, well, KFT is now served, John.
It looks just like chicken.
It looks great. I gotta say, James, I can't wait for you to try your very first piece right here.
Yeah, look at that. It looks good.
What does it look? It looks like chicken.
It literally, it looks like KFC, or it kind of looks like chicken fried steak, like a little bit. You know?
It does?
It does.
It's really good. Oh my God.
It's alright, it's stringy.
All right, so I actually went ahead and tried the backstrap. I know a lot backstrap, but I am gonna try this little guy right here. Now this is a piece that I'm pretty sure we trimmed off the rear leg. Let's go in for it. It's a different kind of meat. There's a few different types of meat in this, so.
Tate, you're just gonna have to pop the whole thing, buddy.
I don't think I can do it.
Pop it in. Pop it in. It's like a piece of gum. Throw it in. There you go.
That piece of back in now.
Can't do it. I just can't chew it. Look at that.
You're losing it. You're losing it.
What are you puking for, John? It's your favorite.
It is, but it's a lot of it.
It's tough.
It's a lot of your
Very
favorite.
tough.
You should love it.
It's very tough. It's like a. It's probably, I'm gonna choke. It's probably like 100.
So, you remember when the turtle was out there and he was going like,
That's what he was using, John.
John, what? Spitters or quitters?
Don't waste it, John.
That's awful. That's not good. The neck was not good on this one.
Really?
Neck.
Not the best neck you ever had.
No, not the best. Not the best neck I've ever had.
The breading.
Is
The
phenomenal.
breading is awesome. This is the best breading I've ever had. It's just surrounded by a little...
It's
like-
surrounded by rubber. is what it is.
But the breading, man, I'd eat the breading again. Take the breading off of this and we got us a meal.
Yeah.
We got... This was a trial run.
Yeah.
We got more over there.
We got more. We can do turtle soup. We can do like a stew. We can
do a
do like-
slow cook. Maybe
I think
give it
that's the way.
time. Give it time.
I think that's the way to do it. I really do. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you guys on the next one. Stay tuned. Turn on your notifications. Have a great day.